majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The Chanticleers offense making their way on the field today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Handoff running right. The Chanticleers look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Back to throw. It's Hudson. Snags a quick throw. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Chanticleers lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play. High completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. We come out into playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Georgia's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. We got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. On the ground, it's Frazier. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. With the catch, it's right.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Chanticleers. This quarterback on fire today. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff in a single back formation. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Ball handed to the running back. Fights through a tackle. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they...
And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. On for his second punt, take a repeat of the first. It'll end up being a safety. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. With the return, it's Evans. Gets past the tackler into open space now. He's brought down to the 49. Great return sets up the offense in plus territory. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphreys. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that.
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Hudson. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The pocket breaking down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires into the wideout. It's caught downfield. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Great move in the open field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. Finding some room at the 25.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. after a first down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll test the right side here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The shins are clear. It's looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Chanticleers. No chance to catch him. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a big gain. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They can't slow him down. And he stopped him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to scramble. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They need a touchdown here. Out big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Georgia, 22.
And the offense recovers the fumble. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Linebackers making some adjustments now. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Running with purpose. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And now a timeout taken taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Chanticleers will have 1st and 10 here. Get some space around the 30. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now that